morning, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing. Breaking news. Another news report for you here today, guys, about Conor Benn and Regis Prograis. Their fight yesterday, and we'll get into it in a second. But first, I want to thank everybody for your support. Like always, we can't do the show. I can't do the show without you. Guys, it's for you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Always, guys, thanks to you first.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification button.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Notify when we do go live, having something brand new for you as well. And before we get into it, guys, won't keep you hanging. Here we go. Sunday, the aftermath of yesterday, Regis Prograis reveals pre-existing injuries, confirms retirement after Conor Benn loss. Now, guys, Regis Prograis said he entered his fight with Conor Benn carrying multiple pre-existing injuries and had already decided it would be the final bout of his career. Now, guys, the former champion disclosed after the loss that he'd been dealing with issues throughout camp, despite insisting during fight week that he was healthy. He kept saying, I'm healthy, I'm healthy. But guys, he said the decision to continue was made even as doubts grew closer in the fight. He says, in quote, going in, I knew I was going to retire. This was my last fight. I knew this months ago, end quote. Prograis said to Ring Magazine following his last loss to Benn yesterday, also in quote, the rumors about him being hurt were very true. I wanted to pull out of this fight so bad a month ago, but kept pushing. I was terrified and thinking about pulling out even yesterday, end quote. Now, guys, Prograis listed injuries to his right hand, I guess also his eye, his jaw, his ribs. He said none of them worsened during the fight, but also, in quote, my right hand was messed up, my eye, my jaw, rib injuries, a bunch of things, but it all held up, end quote. He said nothing was scared of happening in the ring, end quote. Now, guys, Prograis was very vocal during fight week, insisting he was perfectly fine and in good to fight. But to then list a broken hand, eye, jaw, rib injuries immediately after the final bell feels like a bait and switch to many. And fans expect transparency, even though fighters often hide injuries to keep a massive payday from falling through, probably in this case as well. But he described the fight as a fitting close, pointing to the setting and his opponent. But guys, also in quote, it's a great fight to be my last against someone like Conor Benn, an arena like this with 70,000 fans in the stadium, end quote, Prograis said. Perfect end to my story, end quote. Now, guys, Prograis also added that retirement had been on his mind since his bout with Joseph Diaz last August. Now, with family considerations playing a big role. Now, guys, also in quote, physically, he says, I still can do it. Emotionally, it's hard, end quote, Regis said. I train in Vegas. My kids live in Texas. It's hard to keep leaving my kids, end quote. Guys, he also acknowledged fear of during the fight week and on the day of the bout, but said he was relieved he went through with it anyway. Also, in quote, I wanted to pull out today, but so glad I didn't, end quote, Prograis said. Also, he says, in quote, guys, I went the 10 rounds with Conor, perfect ending, end quote. Now, guys, fans' reaction has been split following the Prograis admission. Some argue that injuries cast the result in a different light and reflected poorly on Benn's performance, while others were more critical of Prograis for not disclosing the issues earlier after insisting he was healthy during fight week. Now, guys, there was also frustration from the bettors, the gamblers, with some pointing out they placed wagers without knowing he had entered the fight carrying multiple pre-existing injuries. Now, guys, instead of people talking about Conor's performance at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, The conversation is dominated by whether he just beat a shell of Prograis. It undercuts the significance of the victory for Benn's resume as he moves into the new Zuffa Boxing era. Now, guys, Prograis said he leaves the sport satisfied with what he achieved and able to move on to the next phase of his life. But, guys, tell me what you guys think. You think it's fair that he should have held all these injuries back? But, of course, we all know that a lot of fighters come into a lot of fights with injuries of some sort, ailments, soreness, stiffness, maybe some cracked ribs or bruised ribs, or, a hand injury. It just happens in boxing. But guys, tell me what you guys think in the comments. And guys, we appreciate your support again. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it, guys. Say goodbye to this pretty lady here. We'll catch you next time.
Boxing is a tough sport, and my hat go off to all boxers because you got to be a certain type of brave type of person to do boxing. Just like just like air pilots that fly the airplanes. I never want to fly an airplane. I think you gotta be a I think you gotta be a tough person to want to fly a fucking airplane. Are you kidding me? What if I push one button wrong and I destroy everybody? Boxing kind of like that. You gotta put your nerves on the guy. You gotta believe in yourself. Pilots gotta believe in themselves to land this aircraft.
Yes.
And I believe boxers are the same way. You gotta believe in yourself to land that knockout. So my hats go off to you. I wish you nothing but the luck. I've been trying to find more clips on you to watch you because like I tell KO, I'm a casual boxing fan.